Peace, love, and blessings, fam. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions or inquiries as to why I choose to be single. Now, let's just be upfront. I got 7 biological kids by 5 different women. That in itself is not an easy task for any woman to come into a relationship and take on. So I understand that. One, I don't lie to myself. I'm not going to put nobody into a position that I feel they're not ready, no matter how much they say they are. Why? I've done that a lot of times in the past, and it comes back to bite me in the behind. Another reason, I just did 5 years in the penitentiary. I'm going to be on parole till 2028, so the paperwork says, but I know we'll be off before then, just because, I understand manifestation, operating in the field that I'm supposed to, doing my greatest to be me and not letting anything slowing me down and letting my value and my worth show itself to where they're going to go and cut your boy loose a lot earlier than thought. Now, another reason why is because I personally am not where I want to be. Physically, I'm still growing mentally and spiritually, but more than not, financially. We'll come back to that, because another reason I choose to be single is because there are a lot of individuals that do not understand taking responsibility for their own emotional and mental well-being. So many times I've heard, and I feel we've been lied to by society and others, that you don't love an individual if you're not willing to stick with them when they don't want to do the work on themselves. They expect you to fix them. But if every individual is working on themselves throughout life, why is it your responsibility to work on yourself and them? At the end of the day, you can't help a person change if they don't want to change. Now, back to the financial situation. Me, myself, there is a lot I do. There's a lot that is unseen, which I don't ask for cookies for. I don't ask for kudos for, because it's my responsibility as being the counterpart of the child that me and this other individual had these children with. But I also look at it like this. I don't need help to struggle. So an individual can say love is what brought a person together and this and that and this, but the number one cause for divorce in America is what? Finances. Not infidelity. Don't lie to yourself. It's finances. So that means if things are not worked out in a financial manner, or from an aspect of financial logic or financial literacy, then that means that love goes all the way out the window and you back where you started. So if I get with an individual and I'm still having to struggle, neither one of us actually put a hell of a lot of thought into the situation. Why? It's neither one of those partners' fault. It's the fact that society teaches you more about looking for love in someone else than within yourself. So many of us are not taught to focus on ourselves and get ourselves established financially, whether male or female, king or queen, to where we come together and build a kingdom. Each individual has to build their own kingdom or queendom first. So a lot of people don't understand when I bring that up, and they say, oh, I'm thinking too much, or you doing too much. And no, it's not really that. It's not me thinking too much. It's me thinking in according to what I know and I understand now. So what type of individual do I look like now with the knowledge that I have after already having 7 kids and taking on another that is an 8th that I also take care of? What sense or logic does it make for me to now bring another partner into my situation to struggle? I made this bed. I got to lie in it, right? So that means I got to figure out the best way to make things happen, to make things work. But it's also hard when not everybody is on the same page financially. Now, in the next coming days, I'm going to go ahead and do a video on what true poverty is considered in the United States. So I can open up our eyes to see that a lot of us feel like we doing good, but based on the numbers, you still in a impoverished state. You still in a impoverished mindset. Because just because you have a lot of things doesn't mean that you are better off. It just shows that you know how to accumulate materials in order to prove or show your value or your worth or your level of success. When your level of success should first start here and here. But so many of us aren't taught that because we're trying to keep up with the Joneses. So again, I don't care to be in a relationship. I would love to be in one with an equally yoked queen. But until then, I got to do what's best for me. I got to do what's best for my children. I got to do what's best for others that I've taken vows to look out for. And those that don't understand that fall to the wayside. At the end of the day, don't miss out because of something you don't understand and because of a vision you can't see that's bigger than you, myself, or a lot of other people involved in my life. Peace.